Starting up in the workforce is probably one of the most scary things that you could ever do. I mean, I started when I was 15 years old in fast food and I upgraded to great old factory work, and I've done construction. I've done a few other things in my life, and it's definitely time consuming, and you don't really have a life with a lot of these jobs. So I found a video of a girl who just got her maybe first job out of college, and she's not having a good time. I feel like the vibe is very off with her.
I'm so upset.
So the way I'm kind of going to do this video is I'm going to watch it and treat it like she's right in front of me and she's telling me these things, and I'm going to give her my 2 cents as a man who's been working since he was 16. You know, that's just the way life is sometimes.
And I'm commuting in the city and it takes me fucking forever. It literally takes me, I leave here, I get on the train at 7:30 and I don't get home till 6:15 earliest.
So this kind of started off, she's talking about the commute. And I mean, commutes just suck in general. Luckily for me, the job I'm at now, I just kind of drive to a shop, hop in another truck, and go to the actual job site. But for a lot of people that have to work in the same stuff that live outside of it, that can be a hassle. Like, you have the 9 to 5 job where you have to be up at 7:30, and that's like a struggle to you. That's just a part of life. 9 to 5 is actually a gravy shift for if you have to commute from outside city in. People like me who have to start at 7 or something like that. I know people who are on the road at 5 in the morning to hit their 7 o'clock job because traffic is always that bad. So I mean, unless you can afford to live in the city, yes, commutes suck, and you will be getting up really early to get to your job, and you'll be getting home very late because of your job.
I don't have time to do anything. I want to shower, eat my dinner, and go to sleep. I don't have time or energy to cook my dinner either.
Welcome to the work life. That's just the way it is, man. When I first moved out on my own and realized mom's not cooking me dinner anymore, life got fucking real really quick. I mean, I literally survived off chicken fingers, chicken burgers in a fucking little toaster oven for 3 years. And when I was sick of chicken fingers and chicken burgers, I'd switch over and have zoodles or alphagettis. Here's literally a clip from an old video of me when I first moved out. No, I'm good. I don't need to do research. So I just moved out on my own, and a lot of chicken fingers have been floating through the house and into my belly. This is the definition of how you don't survive on your own. Look how skinny I was. Anyways, back to the video. That's all I knew how to cook. It sucked.
Have energy to work out, that's out the window.
When you work long enough, that working out will just switch to drinking white wine and PJs, and you'll be just okay with that. At least you realize this has nothing to do with the job.
Nothing to do with my job at all, but just the 9 to 5 schedule in general is crazy.
And that is terrible. Out of all the hours I could have ever worked, I'm glad that I never really had a 9 to 5. I was there was one time where I was 4 a.m. to 12 in the morning. There was 5 to 1, 6 to 2, 7 to whatever. I'd rather start at 7 and work longer throughout the day, because at least you make more money. 9 to 5, even if you hit 6, you're only at 9 hours. At least if you start at 7 and you hit 6, you're at 11 hours right there. You're golden.
No, it could be worse. I know I could be working longer, but I literally get off, it's pitch black. I don't have energy. How do you have friends? How do you have time to meet a guy? I don't know. How do you have time for dating? I don't have time for anything.
The advice I'm going to give to this girl, who's obviously just new to the workforce and just decided to post her frustrations onto the internet, is this. It sucks right now for you. Obviously, you're I have to get up. It's a long commute. I don't have a social life. I don't have time to go to the gym. The biggest thing I can tell you is it's going to be all right. Honestly, you're going to be fine. It's just adjusting, adapting, and figuring out your new schedule. That's all it is. You will literally figure out a routine where you have time to go to the gym, where you have time to go out with your friends. What you'll probably start doing is just kind of picking and choosing when you want to hang out with your friends. It's just called growing up. It's one of those things, everyone, when they're little, I can't wait to grow up. But once it fucking hits, you're this sucks. I wish I was a kid again, because all I did was play dinky cars with my friends and hang out. It is a big adjustment. I don't know what your hours are, if you're Monday to Friday or whatever, but regardless, there will be days off that you will have where you will go hang out with your friends and you'll still have your social life, but you also need to be on that work grind like crazy. There's always like the two paths in life that you can really choose. Like I know buddies who work seasonal, but they work all summer and be laid off all winter, and they work a shit ton of hours and make a lot of money, but they don't have a social life. Or you can pick what you have right now, just a 9 to 5 job. Hopefully you have a decent pay where you can go out and have fun and just do your 9 to 5. I've picked my own route in life and I'm pretty content with it. And the most that you can do right now is just prove yourself to your boss, get raises, and make it as comfortable for you as possible for right now. I wish you the best. I hope you do great in life, and I hope that this really doesn't affect you in the work life. I hope you don't quit and try to be an influencer. Just keep grinding. If you want to be an influencer, keep working. Do videos and stuff on the side like I do.